Today, you walked past more opportunities than you can possibly imagine. And none of that happened because you're unlucky, or unprepared, or because the universe wasn't on your side. It happened because your brain deleted them before you even had a chance to see them. Two people walk past the same coffee shop, same street, same moment. One sees a crowd. The other sees $1 million idea hiding in plain sight. What separates them? Not luck, not talent, not intelligence. It's a hidden skill almost nobody trains: signal detection. And once you unlock it, your world starts shifting faster than you can believe. Let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like you're doing a lot, yet nothing actually moves forward? There's a reason, and it's not your work ethic. It's not motivation. It's not discipline. It's the RAS, the Reticular Activating System, the invisible filter inside your brain. Right now, your senses send around 11 million bits of information every second. Your conscious mind handles about 40. Not 40,000, 40. So the RAS decides which 40 bits make it into your awareness. If your mind is tuned for threats, you see threats everywhere. If it's tuned for drama, you crave drama. If it's tuned for opportunity, doors start appearing that were always there, just invisible before. Same world, different filter. Thomas once met a freshman at Arizona State named Josh. Smart kid, very capable. But he told Thomas, "I think nothing good ever happens to me." So Thomas looked at his day. He walked past 3 job postings, 2 club recruiters, and a professor literally saying, "We need help in our research group." Josh never noticed any of it. Not because the opportunities weren't there, but because his filter never showed them to him. And to understand how powerful and dangerous that filter is, you need to hear about a discovery that almost never happened. In 1928, Alexander Fleming returned from vacation to a messy, contaminated petri dish. Every student would have thrown it away. Most scientists too. But Fleming wasn't looking at the mess. He was hunting for one thing, something, anything that could kill bacteria. So he noticed a tiny detail. The bacteria around the mold were gone. That microscopic signal became penicillin, a breakthrough that saved millions of lives. So ask yourself, how many signals have you walked past today without even realizing? So, what exactly is the dopamine trap? And why does it quietly steal your entire day without you noticing? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your inability to focus, your inconsistency, your "I know what to do, but I don't do it," none of that is your fault. It's chemistry. Dopamine. Every ping, every scroll, every notification hits your brain with a tiny reward. A tiny, "you should check this" signal. But the things that change your life, a business, a skill, a healthy body, don't reward you instantly. Your emotional brain is ancient. It only cares about right now. Your rational brain is 10 times weaker. That's why you scroll instead of start. Why you multitask instead of finish. Why whole days feel busy but move nothing forward. Take Emily, a remote worker in Denver. Every morning she tried to build a side project, a small app, a newsletter, anything. But Slack, email, TikTok, and group chats kept dragging her attention everywhere except where it mattered. She told Thomas, "I swear I worked all day, but I can't remember what I actually did." That's dopamine hijacking your RAS. There's a hidden killer behind all of this, something called attention residue. Every time you switch tasks, your attention doesn't fully switch. It lingers. It sticks. It takes 23 minutes to fully refocus. If you're interrupted 10 to 20 times a day, you lose hours of clarity without ever noticing. And when your brain is drowning in noise, your RAS stops showing you signals at all. But here's the turning point. Your filter can be reprogrammed, and it's easier than you think. So the real question is, how do you reprogram your RAS so opportunity becomes impossible to miss? When your RAS is tuned correctly, opportunity stops being rare. It becomes obvious. Ever decide to buy a certain car and suddenly see it everywhere? They didn't appear. Your awareness did. Opportunity works the same way. You don't manifest it, you notice it. Here's a story that perfectly shows how trained awareness beats raw talent. Thomas attended a tech meetup in Seattle. A startup CEO complained, "Our mobile app has been stuck for months. We can't find anyone to rebuild it." Developer A heard it, shrugged, left. Developer B heard it, and his RAS fired. "This is my signal." He built a prototype in 48 hours, signed a contract in a week, tripled his income. Same room, same sentence, entirely different outcome. So how do you actually reprogram your filter? There are 3 moves, and the first one is the most important. Move 1. Define the signal. Your brain cannot search for vague goals. Be successful. Make money. Do better. Meaningless. Try this. I'm looking for people who need help with X and are willing to pay premium for Y. Clarity creates awareness. Move 2. Speed of execution. See a signal? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Hesitation kills more dreams than failure ever could. Move 3, the reflection loop. Each night ask, what signals did I miss today? Why didn't I see them? What pattern will I recognize tomorrow? 2 weeks of this and your brain becomes a radar. But signal detection isn't the final skill. There's one more, and it's the one that makes opportunity feel unfair. It's called pattern recognition. A beginner sees a chessboard and panics. A grandmaster sees patterns instantly. Why? Because their brain has compressed thousands of tiny details into simple, powerful structures. Most people see randomness. Experts see order. Opportunity is no different. Let me give you another example. David, an accountant from Chicago. He hated his job. But he started noticing a repeating pattern in his clients. Bad bookkeeping creates cash flow issues. Cash flow issues create panic. And panic creates expensive emergency fixes. One day, it clicked. This wasn't chaos. It was predictable. So he launched a subscription bookkeeping service. 8 months later, he was earning more on weekends than at his full-time job. Not luck, pattern recognition. Once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it. There's actually a simple equation behind this. Success equals pattern recognition multiplied by speed divided by something I call time to denial. Most people deny the signal. The successful act before doubt even shows up. There's a moment where everything snaps into place, and you realize how many opportunities you've missed your entire life. Once that moment hits, your brain never goes back. And something interesting happens once your filter sharpens. A domino effect begins. Let me show you the first domino, the health domino. One decision, work out every morning. Suddenly you sleep earlier, eat better, feel more confident, stress less, show up better in relationships. One domino knocks down 10. Here's another domino, the startup domino. one decision. Talk to 10 customers each week. Suddenly, your product improves, your team aligns, users refer others, investors pay attention. One domino. Massive chain reaction. But this effect works in reverse too. If your RAS is tuned to fear, drama, distraction, you build patterns around avoidance. You hesitate, you drift, you miss everything. And here's the part most people never realize. Your identity shifts the moment your filter shifts. Tomorrow, you will walk past a conversation, a problem, an idea, a moment. And for the first time, something inside you will whisper, "This is my signal." That isn't luck. That's your mind waking up. Opportunity isn't random. It's perception. And once you learn to see what's been there all along, you stop surviving by accident and start building your life by design. 40 bits out of 11 million. Choose them wisely.